over with. Took me 2 hours to do. I'm going to give you guys a little story on each one. So basically, this whole wall obviously is my life. Most pictures on this wall somehow has a story. So let's get into it. Now, as y'all can see, I have a street sign saying Amber Lane. When I was in college, this probably was 2017, I went to one of the school events and I was with my best friend, and you know, as college students, we just going to the events to get the free stuff and free food. So I remember specifically like the event that we went to, they had food, they had street signs, they had like arts and crafts and stuff like that. So being that we got there kind of early and the line wasn't too long, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get me a street sign made. So I didn't want to put like Amber Street, Amber Road, like I don't know. So I picked the Amber Lane, and that was the very first item that I got at USC Upstate because that was my very first semester and year there. So I definitely wanted something to have forever to keep. And I just decided to get a street sign. So that street sign definitely means something to me. I will forever remember my school when I look at it. And I just think it's pretty cool. So as y'all can see, here is my degree. Child, y'all gotta see this degree. Let me show y'all this degree up close and personal. Here's my degree from the University of South Carolina Upstate. I went to that school in 2016. I graduated last year in 2019. Y'all, it's very sad that I'm just putting my degree on the wall. I've had my degree mailed to me since November of last year. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when it got mailed to me, yeah, I opened it and I looked at it, but I put it in my drawer. And I promise you, like a couple days ago, I found it again. Like, I didn't even remember that it was in there. And I know that's bad, but rather late than never, I finally have my degree hanging on the wall. Because, you know, most people, when they get it, of course, you know, they put it immediately on the wall. And another thing, I don't think I never put it on the wall because I just kind of refused to pay like $200 and $300 for a degree holder. And as I was in Walmart, I happened to see it was by the picture frames, and I was like, OMG, like why did I never think to just come to Walmart to see if they have like a picture frame for it? And like I said, better late than never, but y'all, don't take as long as it took me to hang your degree up on the wall. It literally almost took me a year to hang it up, and it's sad, but I finally did it, so don't judge me. So this picture here, definitely brings back a lot of memories. I got that caricature, I think that's how you pronounce it. I really can't say it, but y'all know what I mean. I got this picture when I was in school again, and this time, this had to have been maybe like 2018. Once again, me and Kayla, my bestie, we went to a school event, and I want to say it was actually a baseball game going on right afterwards. But they were giving away free t-shirts, free food, all that stuff. So me and Kayla went. So I was like, oh, Kayla, I'm going over here in this line. It was so hot, and we was outside, of course. And I stood in that line probably a good hour, maybe hour and a half. But I really, really wanted it. And as y'all can see, I have like long curly hair, but actually I have full locks then. Full locks, a crop top on, and some calypso plans. But I just thought it was so funny that he got my thick behind eyebrows. It was just like, whoa, he really did get me really good. It looks just like me. Like, I never had one of those before. So I was just like, thank you so much. I actually really, really love that picture. I think it's so cute, and it definitely looks like me. Now this picture. Now this picture, child, a mess. This is my high school senior year picture. Y'all, let's just say it was a time that day. Like, I remember distinctly everything that was going on that day. Like, basically with that picture, I hate to say it, but I can't stand my senior picture. Like, I can't stand it. And there's another one somewhere. I wish I can find it. But anyway, basically what happened that day was right before I had to take the senior picture. I waited last minute, as usual. I waited last minute to get dressed. So therefore, by the time it was time for me to go, I wasn't ready. I remember my grandma called because the day that I actually had to take my picture, we was on summer break and I was home by myself. My mom was at work. And so I remember my grandma calling saying, okay, like, I'm on the way. Mind you, my granny lived down the street. It take her 2 minutes, if that, to come to my house. So I rushed. I mean rushed. I just remember plugging in the flat iron. I remember getting the one palette of eyeshadow that I had because I wasn't into makeup back then. And I just remember frying my hair. Like, it was ridiculous. By the time I put on that horrible blue eyeshadow, barely could draw my eyebrows on, my hair poofed up. Y'all probably can't tell, but it could, honestly, on the picture it looks a little flat. But the humidity for it being so hot and me rushing, my hair poofed up when it was actually time for me to take my pictures. And y'all, oh my god, it just looking back is so funny because I really tried the best that I could, but it's just like when you look at your old pictures, you just be like, dang, what was I thinking? And I'ma have to find that other picture because y'all can really be like, girl, like, you was a ratchet mess. Like, but I mean, obviously, like, it just shows where I come from and what I'm going, you know, what I, accomplished. So I finally put this picture on the wall. It was sitting in the drawer like the other ones. This picture right here is a picture, well, these two actually. These two pictures are a picture of me and Davy. These two pictures right here are pictures of me and Davy. I love this picture of us, and not that I don't like this one either, because I do. There's actually another picture of us that I'm gonna add to the wall because that picture is like my favorite picture of us. This picture is the picture of me graduating from college, and I do love this picture because it's just like, I don't know, we look good. Like babe was dressed up. That was my first time really seeing him dressed up. Like, he was simple, casual, but at the same time, like, I just never really seen him dressed like that with the loafers, And not only that, I didn't have to help him, so, he did his thing. And, yeah, we were just so cute. And, oh my God, y'all, like, when I graduated, he was just so happy for me. And it was the cutest little thing because he was, like, so supportive. And if I didn't tell y'all before, me and him met maybe a semester or two before I graduated. So he kind of saw, like, the ending stages, but, either way, he was very, very supportive. And he was very happy to see me graduate. So I love this picture. He actually gave me these two pictures, I want to say last year for my birthday. And as y'all know, I just had my birthday last week. So yeah, it's been a year that it's been sitting in the drawer, unfortunately. But babe, you know my heart. So I finally put them up. So yeah, and this picture down here is a picture of us on our second date. This is when we went to Charlotte for the Charlotte Hornets game. This was actually New Year's of 2019. So yeah, that was kind of like our first selfie together. So now I'm going to describe the pictures in the middle. So these pictures in the middle right here, this first picture is me, my aunt, Deetra, Aaron, and Caitlin. And this, oh wow, this was in 2018 at my cousin Jordan's wedding. So they just had like a little picture booth, and we had on masks and whatnot. This is me and Aaron on this side, and this is on Deetra, Caitlin, me, and Aaron on this side. Jordan and Morgan got married on February 10th, 2018. Down with the Browns. Their reception, their wedding, like everything was very nice. It was very pretty. We had fun. So that's just memories right here. This middle picture of this little guy is my godson, AJ. AJ will be 4 this year, and I'm just like, wow, like you're getting so big. This is his picture from, I think he took this a couple months ago, actually. This middle picture right here is a small picture that I have. This is actually from my dad's funeral. This picture actually is him at my Uncle Timmy's wedding, but we put it on like a little thing. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, this is my dad in the middle. He died in 2011. So I have this picture, and I have him right beside my granny for a reason, because like literally my dad and my granny and me, like, we're twins. So so this picture right here is a photo of my granny Corinne, and she also passed away too. She passed away in 2017. But yeah, this picture right here is a picture of my granny Corinne. This was from her homegoing service. And you know what's crazy? I don't even have no pictures. Well, I wouldn't say I don't have any, but definitely when I was older, like I don't have any pictures with her when I was like older. So unfortunately, this is the only thing I have. But you know, I miss my granny. I used to go to my granny house all the time, and you know, it was actually very hard for me when she passed away, because it was just unexpected. And not only that, I was in school, so at the time, like I believe exams and whatnot were going on, but at the time, like I wasn't home. I didn't come home because, you know, I just didn't think what would happen would happen. I mean, obviously I kept up and whatnot, so when I heard that she passed, it was like very shocking. It was just like, huh? Honestly, my granny's death was more harder than my dad's death. So, you know, I miss both of them daily. You know, they are definitely my guardian angels. I'll say that for sure. And like I said, I look just like them, so. This picture down here is my granddaddy, who is her husband, my dad's father. This is my granddaddy. He gave me a picture last year, I think, of him, and I don't have no pictures of him, so it was like shocking that he gave it to me. And he looks so cute. He in his little suit or whatnot. It's a cute picture of him. So yeah, I love my granddaddy. He still, you know, check up on me and all that to this day. He lived down the street, so I see him anyway. This picture right here, I know it's a little dark. The picture itself is dark. I forgot that I actually found this picture. I had it over there, and I happened to see it while filming this. So it was like, oh, cool. This picture is a picture of my dad, and this is actually Caitlin. Caitlin was like 2 or 3. This is a picture of my dad eating birthday pancakes. It was his 47th birthday, and that's huge pancakes with candles on it and a couple pieces of bacon, and I took the picture. I remember this day because I woke up and made him birthday pancakes and whatnot, and he's sitting at the little table that I had when I was growing up, and we passed it to Caitlin, and his big self is sitting in that baby chair. But yeah, I love this picture. I'll always cherish this picture right here because this was kind of like one of the last couple of pictures that I had with him. This picture down here, a picture that Caitlin, my mom, and I took for my graduation pictures from college. So we took that picture last year. I thought about it. I was like, I don't even think we had like any pictures together. I know we have Christmas pictures, but you know, sometimes like you don't, it's not until you're thinking about it, you be like, do we have pictures together? So I found that one, so I have that. And lastly, this is actually a letter from my best friend Kayla. I framed it because like she is my bestie, and you know, me and Kayla met in 2016. She was a freshman and I was a junior, but I was very new to the school. I transferred, so I didn't know nobody, she didn't know nobody, and we actually met in gospel choir. That's how we met, and we've been stuck like glue ever since. But she gave me this letter when I was leaving the upstate area last year to move back home here, and I don't know, I framed it because I feel like she's just so sweet. She's so motivating to me. We talk all the time. That's literally like my sister. But it was kind of like funny because when she gave it to me, I was just like, when you all sentimental and emotional, you know, I will always cherish her letter, her as a friend, as a person, because you know, she means a lot to me. That's my best friend. So I love you, best friend. Oh, and plug in and make sure that you guys check out the Melanin Perspective. Kayla has a new YouTube now for the Melanin Perspective, which is her blog and brand. Make sure that you guys head over to her and watch all of her videos. She's dope. She's very motivational, and she knows what she's talking about. So y'all head over there, watch the Melanin Perspective, and tell her that, you know, Amber brought you, you know. Lastly, this right here, obvious, this is my grad cap. Excuse how it look a little rough because some of the diamonds came off. But this is my grad cap from when I graduated college. It has my letter on it, you know, for Amber, and I tried to bling it out as much as I could at the time. Of course, when I decided to do this last year, I waited last minute, so it didn't look as I wanted it to, but whatever. But I have this on the wall for a reason. I have scriptures on the letter A. Scriptures that really helped me get through college. Ooh, God. Some of the scriptures that I have on here is Luke 1st chapter 45th verse, Philippians 4:19, Mark 11th chapter 24, Deuteronomy 31st chapter 6th verse, Jeremiah 29th 11th verse, Psalm 139, and Isaiah 12th chapter the 2nd verse. All of those verses help me through life. Like, whoo, Jesus, y'all know how it is. College is very, very stressful. So yeah, I've written it on my grad cap because I wanted to walk into my next chapter. I wanted to walk down that stage with a huge smile on my face. I feel like God was with me anyway throughout it. So yeah, it was just a big deal to me to really have those scriptures on my grad cap, because actually in my college dorm I had them written on sticky notes, and I had it like on my wall, so every morning I would wake up before, you know, I get my morning started. I used to read them every day to myself just to have some motivation, some inspiration every day. It was definitely important to put it on there. Matter of fact, I still have them on my door, but let me show you guys, because I actually have them on my door here, so y'all can really see that like I really did it. Romans 15:13, Psalm 55:23, Jeremiah 29:11, Isaiah 12:2, Philippians 4:13, Ephesians 3:16 through 19, 3 John 1:2. If I'm being completely honest, y'all, one of these scriptures on my wall particularly really was like my go-to. Like, I had it stuck in my head all day, and that scripture was this one right here, Deuteronomy 31st chapter 6th verse. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. Now tell me that one ain't hit home to somebody. Like, you already know, especially if you're in college. College is stressful, and sometimes people don't understand that. Like, college is a lot. So sometimes you just have to, sometimes you just have to just read a scripture over and over. But I would say for me, it definitely helps. Me personally, I'm big on my faith anyway, so I try as much as I can, and I fall short. I'm not perfect, but I try as much as I can to read something, to read one scripture, or to do something that reminds me of God. And also, just to show y'all, since I'm looking at it, I have this on my wall: faith, hope, and love. I have it up for a reason. I really do. I'm really trying to have my room to reflect me. I feel like my room hasn't reflected me because it's just kind of plain. Like, I didn't have much things up, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to add little stuff, and redoing the wall definitely makes it look better in itself, because the ratchetness and the tackiness of the tape on the wall was just a mess. So yeah, so I'm trying. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, get a little inspired to redo something that you guys haven't did in a long time, or been putting off to do like I did. Hopefully this video inspires you guys just to be creative and to do something, get out there and do something that you always wanted to do. Oh, and before I go, make sure that you guys are liking this video. If you watch this video all the way through, put up a camera in the comment section so I know that you guys watch this video all the way through. Also, if you guys are new to the AK Army, make sure that you guys are subscribed, hit that like button, and turn on those notification bells so that you guys know when a video came through. I love you guys. Thank you so much, AK Army. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.